also go away as they deteriorate from hitting stuff. Like, let me see if I can get to do it. Like, you can see it. A couple of the swords will go away from just running out of durability. Like, right there at the last second, I only had half my swords around me. There is a gap directly behind him when he first starts. And the way the swords turn is different for each side. On player 1 side, they turn counterclockwise, but on player 2 side, they turn clockwise. Now, you can grab him out of his swords. Like, if you rapid slash and then swords, people can snap back, or they can grab you if they have X Factor. But you have to wait. Like, you have to do it immediately, too. Like, swords will activate. You wait for the first sword to pass, then you X Factor and grab him during the gap between the first and the second sword. It's kind of risky and kind of hard to do. You're better off probably snapping. But even that's risky. Once you're in the sword's block stun, you're in block stun. So you don't have to worry about, like, a random cross-up. Repeat what again? Like, at what? I don't know, fucking how long is this? What do you want me to repeat? Oh, behind him, when it first starts, there's a sword in front of him, and then there's a gap behind him between two swords. So, if you do swords, and another Vergil does swords, and he teleports, he can get behind you and hit you, and his swords will start hitting you before your swords hit him. Another thing, like, if you have a round trip charge and use swords and the other Vergil swords, just jump and then release round trip, and your swords will hit about his head level, so he has to start blocking, and then your round trip's out, and then you can make him block, and you can kind of ignore his swords because of it. What I was saying is, the way to grab people out of swords, the way you see it done, is because of that gap, if you jump and land in the gap, you can grab him the second you land. It's risky, but it's possible. It's also what allows, like, Vergil to get, like, those random air grabs, and he still has swords going around him, which makes no sense. It's because he grabs you during the gap in the swords. Now, everyone should fucking know this, and I still see people who don't know this, and they get hit by a fucking teleport, and I don't understand. When you swords and then teleport, like, if I'm on the left side and I teleport to the right side, you have a good second and a half to switch your blocking, because the swords appear before Vergil appears. So if I'm on player 1 side, you block as though I'm on player 1 side until I get to player 2 side, and then you switch your blocking because of the gap. But there's no reason for people to be blocking this as a cross-up. It's not a cross-up, because the game, that would be retarded if all you had to do was teleport and it was a cross-up, because then you would get a free 50-50. It's not a 50-50. I don't know why people think it is. Yeah, good. I'm gonna go over the other parts of swords. You have the crown, which everyone in the fucking California uses it. It just comes out for a short while, and then it starts shooting. So the way to make it go away is to snap Vergil out, kill Vergil, or tag that character out, which is very risky to just raw tag a character. Those swords will go off no matter what, so if you're hitting me, those swords will eventually start going off. Then you have blistering swords, which I know you guys know about. They have a time limit, and they'll eventually just start shooting. They also act as a combo breaker. The way to do crown is quarter circle forward S, and the way to do blistering swords is attack in S, like lariat. Yeah, blistering swords has a time where it'll eventually just start shooting the swords out. You can control which swords to shoot, how to shoot them. Light and medium light and S shoots them forward. And you can shoot one and then wait, and then the rest will shoot off. It doesn't immediately start shooting them. And you can, while they're starting to shoot off, you can shoot them faster. And they all have sword durability, so they'll go through projectiles and shit that aren't like beams and stuff that's hitting Vergil. They don't go away if you're hitting Vergil, so they act as a combo breaker. I know I said that. Attack, alright, medium attack and S shoots them upwards. So you can anti-air people, and they cause like a soft knockdown, like people will fall all the way to the ground before they recover. And then his heavy and S causes them to shoot downwards. So you can kind of use that in the air against someone who's like below you. It's not really like good. I mean, there's better uses for it. I'm not going to cover them, but there's better uses for it. Let's see. That's pretty much it for his hypers, or his, yeah, like his hypers and shit. I don't know, do you have any questions before I move on? I'm just going to do like a quick like demonstration of his combos, like his basic combos, his two basic ones. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to go over his basic combos, I guess, so to speak. The basic one that I see everyone do is light, and when you do light, start holding your charge. You're going to need to learn how to switch buttons while charging. For example, if you have to do a judgment cut, you do crouch heavy, hold, and then do judgment cut, and then start, and then that's when you would hold your judgment cut. Basic combo of a standing opponent: light, medium, heavy, forward heavy, dragon punch light, trick down with H, super jump, medium heavy S, crouch heavy, forward heavy, medium teleport, crouch heavy, and then you can either launch heavy helmet breaker and then get your high time dimension cut, or you can go into loops, which is after the teleport, crouch heavy, swords, dragon punch medium, release round trip, crouch heavy, light judgment cut, crouch heavy, swords. And you just repeat it, and I'll do a demonstration of both of them, all of those. And that's just the end here once you run out of swords. The dash under that I just did is so that he's in range for me to be able to do lunar phase. Because if I would have tried doing it while he was that far out, I would have missed him. Yeah, no, that's his basic shit. You can also do what Max does, which is if you hit them with a crouching, if you do Stinger, you're going to wall bounce them. So if you hit them with a crouching, you have to either go like this or do the wall bounce combo, which is... oh shit, I don't do crouching. And then you go in your sword loops. So that's crouching, light, medium, heavy, forward heavy, medium teleport, heavy, S heavy, release round trip, judgment cut, crouch heavy, and then swords.
First attack.
Yeah, and then you go into your loops. There's also like that other combo that I see people do. I don't understand it. I'll never do it because it doesn't seem like it does that much damage. Oh, you have to do lightest, right? Yeah. Basically you guys inside you just go from 8 to straight. At the end, rising sun like this. If you do this and trick down, when you re-jump and do medium heavy S, you're gonna use your ground bounce. So when you teleport, you can't do S heavy. What's up, man? You can't do S heavy to use your ground bounce because it's already been used. They'll just roll out and you either get a reset or like a mix of it. It's for another day. I'll show you the basic pickup off of a swords combo. I've seen people do this and then they don't use all their fucking resources like ground bounce and wall bounce and stuff, they just keep looping over and over, and you don't want to do that. You want to do as much damage so that you can build meter before using your swords and doing your loops, and so that your combo isn't scaling while you're doing it, because like, you want your as many of your hits to be unscaled, and if you just keep swords, it's going to hit max scaling really fast. So the basic combo off of Rapid Slash. In Double Trigger, it's just going to the normal combo because they get pulled towards you. And then if you sword, don't worry about that extension I just did with Dante, but when you do high time, you just do super. Now, those combos, the combo for Devil Trigger is the same as his basic combo, except for if you're in the corner, when you get to the jump S and you get your ground bounce, when you do crouch heavy, forward heavy, do light judgment cut, crouch heavy, forward heavy, launch, heavy, helmet breaker, teleport, medium, high time, into super. If you do swords, which is what I recommend, because if they block the Rapid Slash, you can't build meter anymore until you come out. It's Rapid Slash, swords, heavy, forward heavy, medium teleport, forward heavy, release round trip, crouch heavy, judgment cut, crouch heavy, forward heavy, medium teleport, heavy, S heavy, which uses your ground bounce, release round trip, crouch heavy, judgment cut, crouch heavy, sword loops. And that uses your wall bounce, your ground bounce, and it builds you good meter. Because swords will run out when you first do your first crouch heavy into release. That pretty much covers it for like the basic shit of Vergil for today. I'm not going to go over any of his advanced shit or any of that other shit that me and Ricky do, because me and him signed a verbal NDA. We're not going to talk about it. You alright? Let me hand this over to you. I have what? Oh.
What you know? This
my tank came in, so I'm gonna try some bug juice.
Yo, but you know when this is with me, how I'm feeling. That's bad. Like I can just hold up a Pepsi and everybody know.
I know what's up. All right.
I'll talk about me and Pepsi.
Gene, do you have any questions or anything that you'd like to know about before
We can't get one thing. The round trip or income for crossover. You can get one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like give them like 2 or 3 incoming mix up just to get them.
Did what post? Did Tran write what stuff? What are you talking about?
Yo, Jazz is hilarious, yo. Does anyone want to see Magneto? That's what they want to see.
I don't really know. I don't know what he said. I don't remember what he posted. I'm not gonna fucking look it up right now, but just the basic combo. You can go to the SRK forums and look it up. I mean, you can figure it out by yourself. Really, it's pretty easy. Oh, you're talking about the confirmation off of swords off of Rapid Slash?
Yeah. It's the Rapid Slash swords. And heavy.
Yeah, that's easy shit. I don't know if he posted it. If you want, message me and I'll message you the annotations for it. I mean, you can rewatch the archives of this and it'll show you. Before I sign off, and because I'm going to sign off so I can save this video as the Vergil tutorial so you don't have to watch the rest of us playing, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you some like incoming mix-ups with him. Just assistless, just basic shit. Say you get a snapback, jump and release round trips, and they have to hold it on incoming. And then that gives you a couple options. As it's coming back, when it passes in front of them, you teleport, and then that's a cross-up. You can light teleport on its way back before it passes through them, and then that sets you up to dash under low or